Respected dear sadhakas, friends, salutations to the Lord, to the entire Rishi Parampara, Guru Parampara, Acharya and Devata Parampara. It is their blessings alone that we are able to get this chance to study our Shastras steadily, trying to tune our minds to the divine in spite of our mind, our nature, our prarabdhas, and the world around. More than that, even before that, little bit in Sanatana Dharma, Vaidika Samskruti, wherein here alone we have got the richness of so many Shastras, Shruti, Smriti, Purana, Itihasa, Bhagavan stories to listen, to study, to revel in. But how, which is the religion has got this richness, which culture who have got none. So being born in India in Sanatana Dharma itself is a great blessing, and good that we have some inclination because of blessings of elders or punya to study Shastra. Good that we are regular. And remember, not in one go or one day or one life, all the required expected transformation comes. No. Spiritual evolution is evolution of lives together. Every jiva sadhaka, every life adds little to his sadhana. So we were in this way spiritual from many earlier lives also. The result of that only we are here. Here also, before we leave, maximum if we can try to add to our sadhana, our further lives will be most beautiful and will be full of sadhya sadhana right from the beginning. For that, what we have to do is be regular in the classes while listening to all satsanga and shastra. Try to become clear and in understanding and completely convinced about what is the goal to be reached. Time and again through every of the class, every of the shastra we are seeing. Our goal is to reach to that experience of divinity transcendentally beyond everything and the experience of the same divine immanently permeating in everything. First is through the Jnana Margam, second is through the Bhakti Margam. So, for that, what inner purification required, what outer duties we have to do and clear ourselves of all the debts, what are the internal sadhanas of pulling our faculties from the world, then focusing mainly our contemplating ability wala intellect in that thinking meditation, all these aspects when we thoroughly listen again and again, contemplate, understand them, then finding our own time and convenience. When we go on engaging in that, then slowly, steadily, we are adding to our sadhana. Who knows, in this very life, our sadhana may get fulfilled in the experience of divine. If not, never mind, we are doing our best. Never our success be determined only on the result gained. Result is an effect of the efficient, systematic, continuous cause called as the efforts put. Let us focus on the efforts put. Obviously, the result comes according to the efforts. And always be in that prayer to the Lord to put us on the path and our own being careful by, by not doing anything which is contradicting our sadhana spirituality. That care at our level we take. And then also we are at the feet of the God and Guru. And then we are continually seeking guidance from the Shruti Mata, we can say that we are doing correct thing. Then let the time take its own course. And how we get molded after our prayers, after our due sadhana, depending on the total world, our own earlier past prarabdha, Bhagavan will decide. Means where he will send us, to which guru, and to understand do what sadhana. So Bhagwan knows it. He is the one who is putting us at every place in every life, facilitating our own reaching Him, nearing Him. So with that faith, let us be always. So like every day, today too, we'll have our two classes and one chanting. In the class, we have the 10th Skandha, 74th chapter, Srimad Bhagawata Mahapuranam. So yesterday we have seen the great praise stuti of Lord Krishna by Sahadeva while proposing Krishna's name for the Agra Puja in that Rajasuya Yaga being conducted by Yudhishthira. Everybody agrees, Sabhasadas. What more than this wanted even for Yudhishthiraji? He was also extremely delighted. Then all the puja to Lord Krishna done, sapariyas done, well dressed, well ornamented, well gifted, well praised. All. That was a beautiful occasion happening. Now at the time when everybody were that way doing so much praise to Krishna, this Shishupala was the one who was not at all happy with it. Then today we will see that most insulting words of Shishupala to Lord Krishna. In fact, they are as a part of Bhagavata, we have to study them, but otherwise they are worthy of skipping. Because we are studying Bhagavata, we read that. Otherwise, very unparliamentary words of humiliating Krishna he speaks. And all the rajas or the favors or the sympathizers or the party of Lord Krishna try to attack him. Bhagavan says, you don't. He himself takes that chakra, Vishnu, cuts his head, and that Shishupala's Atma Jyoti merging in the Lord, everybody sees. So that way, Shishupala Jarasandha removed. More than that, Yudhishthira gets the Rajasuya Yaga done. All happens at the end. Krishna Bhagavan stays there for few months to please Yudhishthira ji. Then taking permission, he goes back to Dwaraka. So that portion which we have said now as story, we will have to study by studying the Shastra, the Bhagavatam. Every day we are telling you in the introduction what is the topic we are going to study. We are also doing the Parayanam of that particular chapter of Bhagavatam. Then we are seeing the meaning. While doing all that, let us melt our hearts in devotion to God, in gratitude to Lord Krishna, in our intense prayers, so that He blesses us with the right vision in the intellect regarding the sadhya, the goal, sadhana, the means, and the preparations. Okay, so let us chant from this verse number, beautiful. Uh, 26th onwards to the end of the 54 slokas. The 28 of them we will chant. We try to see. Let us start. Om. 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 Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्च अर्थेष्वभिघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ योऽन्तः प्रविश्य मम वाचमिमां प्रसुप्तां सञ्जीवयत्य किल शक्तिधरस्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरणश्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यो आचार्येभ्यो भक्तेभ्यो साधुभ्यो साधकेभ्यो तीर्थेभ्यो क्षेत्रेभ्यो नदी नदेभ्यो नमः। ओम श्री परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षये सूतमहामुनये शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादिवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादिनवग्रहदेवताभ्यो दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय हयग्रीवादिगुरुभ्यो आदिपराशक्ति मात्रे मातापितृदेवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो आद्य शंकराचार्य आदिगुरुभ्यो नमः। तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यमोद सिद्ध्यर्थं पुराणेतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरूणां देवतानां दर्शन अनुग्रह अनुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां गुरुशिष्य परंपरायाः देवता परंपरायाः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्व व्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थम अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये कंकणबद्ध समस्त भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक धर्म संस्थापकानां च नित्य निरंतर आयुरारोग्यैश्वर्य क्षेम स्थैर्य धैर्यादि समस्त शक्ति साधना संपदा सानुकूल्यता प्राप्ति धर्म बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रु विघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्ये दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य दशम स्कंधस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणं दशम स्कंधः उत्तरार्धः अथ चतुस्सप्ततितमोऽध्यायः। ओम निरोधश्चस्यानुशयनम् आत्मनः सह शक्तिभिः। Om. Let us chant from the verse 26 onwards. So we have seen before that this Sahadeva, how beautifully spoke about Bhagavan Krishna to be the Parabrahma, Krishna to be the Srishti Sthitilaya Karaka Ishvara, Krishna coming as an avatar for a removal of Bhubhara. All those things are spoken. And that Krishna is the one Ekameva Dvayam Nena Snehana Nasti, and he is the one who is the self of everything. So he is the one, all the Kratus, Agni, Ahuti, Mantra, Sankhya, Yoga, every one of them are the expressions of Lord Krishna only. So in the presence of Krishna, whom to give? To give the Agra Puja. The question itself need not be asked. Krishna alone has to be done. In this way, by saying so, beautifully, our Sahadeva concludes. Sarvabhutatma Bhutaya Krishnaya Ananyadarshine Deyam Shantaya Purnaya Tattasya Anantyam Ichchata. Lord Krishna is Sarvabhuta Atma Bhutaya, self of all the beings. He is Ananyadarshi, in whose vision there is nobody other than him. Then Shantaya, he is in the infinite peace. Purnaya is complete. Tattasya, if he is given the Agra Puja, then Anantya Michchata, the giver, the Dana Denewala, like the Yudhishthira and all others, not Dana here, Agra Puja karne wale, Anantam. For that Yagna, they get Ananta Phala. In this way, having said, when Sahadevaji came to point to his words, Tat Shrutva Tushtuhu Sarve Sadhu Sadhu iti Sattamaha. So all people were happy. They said, well done, well said, well said. So we all are agreeing. Now then what happens? Chant from 26. Shri Shuka Uvacha Shrutva Dvijeritam Raja Jnatva Hardam Sabhasadam Samarhayat Rishikesham Pritaha Pranaya Vihvalaha Tatpadavavanijyapaha Shirasa Lokapavanihi Sabharyaha Sanujamatyaha Sakatumbo Vahanmuda Vasobihi Pita Kausheyahi Bhushanaiश्च महाधनैः अर्हयित्वा श्रुपूर्णाक्षः नाशकत्समवेक्षितुम् इत्थं सभाजितं वीक्ष्य सर्वे प्राञ्जलयो जनाः नमो जयेति नेमुस्तं निपेतुः पुष्पवृष्टयः. इत्थं निशम्य दमघोषसुतः स्वपीठात् उत्थाय कृष्णगुणवर्णनजातमन्युः उत्क्षिप्य बाहुमिदमाह सदस्यमर्षिः संश्रावयन् भगवते परुषाण्यभीतः ईशो दुरत्ययः कालः इति सत्यवती श्रुतिः वृद्धानाम् अपि यद्बुद्धिः बालवाक्यैर्विभिद्यते यूयं पात्रविदां श्रेष्ठाः मामन्त्वं बालभाषितं सदसस्पतयः सर्वे कृष्णो यत् सम्मतोऽर्हणे तपो विद्याव्रतधरान् ज्ञानविध्वस्तकल्मषान् परमर्षीन् ब्रह्मनिष्ठान् लोकपालैश्च पूजितान् सदसस्पतीन् अतिक्रम्य गोपालः कुलपांसनः यथा काकः पुरोडाशं सपर्यां कथमर्हति वर्णाश्रमकुलापेतः सर्वधर्मबहिष्कृतः स्वैरवर्ती गुणैर्हीनः सपर्यां कथमर्हति ययाति नैषां हि कुलं शप्तं सद्भिर्बहिष्कृतं वृथापानरतं शश्वतो सपर्यां कथमर्हति ब्रह्मर्षिसेवितान् देशान् हि त्वैते अब्रह्मवर्चसं समुद्रं दुर्गमाश्रित्य बाधन्ते दस्यवः प्रजाः एवमादीन्यभद्राणि बभाषे नष्टमङ्गलः नोवाच किञ्चित् भगवान् यथा सिंहः शिवारुतं भगवन्निन्दनं श्रुत्वा दुस्सहं तत्सभासदः कर्णौ पिधाय निर्जग्मुः शपन्तश्चेदीपं रुषा निन्दां भगवतः शृण्वन् तत्परस्य जनस्य वा ततो नापैति यः सोऽपि याति अधः सुकृताच्युतः ततः पाण्डुसुताः क्रुद्धाः मत्स्यकेकयसृञ्जयाः उदायुधाः समुत्तस्थुः शिशुपालजिघांसवः ततश्चैद्यस्तसम्भ्रान्तः जगृहे खड्गचर्मणि भर्त्सयन् कृष्णपक्षीयानु राज्ञः सदसि भारत तावदुत्थाय भगवान् स्वान्निवार्य स्वयं वृषा शिरः क्षुरान्तचक्रेण जहारापततो रिपोः शब्दः कोलाहलो ह्यासीत् शिशुपाले हते महान् तस्यानुयायिनो भूपाः दुद्रुवुर्जीवितैषिणः चैद्यदेहोत्थितं ज्योतिः वासुदेवमुपाविशतु पश्यतां सर्वभूतानां उल्केव भुवि खाच्युता जन्मत्रयानुगुणित वैरसंरब्धया धिया ध्यायन्स्तन्मयतां यातः भावो हि भवकारणं ऋत्विग्भ्यः ससदस्येभ्यः दक्षिणां विपुलां दातु सर्वान् सम्पूज्य विधिवत् चक्रे वभृतमेकराट् साधयित्वा क्रतुं राज्ञः कृष्णो योगेश्वरेश्वरः उवास कतिचिन्मासान् सुहृद्भिरभियाचितः ततोऽनुज्ञाप्य राजानम् अनिच्छन्तम् अपीश्वरः ययौ स भार्यः सामात्यः स्वपुरं देवकीसुतः वर्णितं तत् उपाख्यानं मया ते बहुविस्तरं वैकुण्ठवासिनोर्जन्म विप्रशापात् पुनः पुनः राजसूयावभृत्येन स्नातो राजा युधिष्ठिरः ब्रह्मक्षत्रसभामध्ये शुशुभे सुरराडिव राज्ञा सभाजिताः सर्वे सुरमानवखेचराः कृष्णं क्रतुं च शंसन्तः स्वधामानि ययुर्मुदा दुर्योधनं ऋते पापं कलिं कुरुकुलामयं यो न सेहे श्रियं स्वीतां दृष्ट्वा पाण्डुसुतस्य तां य इदं कीर्तयेत् विष्णोः कर्म चैद्यवधाधिकं राजमोक्षं वितानं च सर्वपापैः प्रमुच्यते इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे शिशुपालवधो नाम चतुस्सप्ततितमोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम, श्रीभागवत शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्रीसूत शरणं मम श्रीशुकदेव शरणं मम श्रीव्यास शरणं मम श्रीनारद शरणं मम श्रीकुमार शरणं मम श्रीब्रह्मा शरणं मम श्रीविष्णु शरणं मम श्रीपरब्रह्म शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव ॐ मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्ति अयं रसः अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मा मुञ्चद कर्हिचिद ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण दशमस्कन्धः उत्तरार्धः अतः चतुस्सप्ततितमोऽध्यायः श्रीशुक उवाच सो 26 में श्रुत्वा द्विज ईरितं राजा ज्ञात्वा हार्दं सभासदाम्. So the sayings of all Brahmanas and the Hridaya Vakya of all the Sabhasadas, having heard and seen that Raja Yudhishthira Samarhayat Hrishikesham, decided and did the Agra Puja to Lord Krishna Vishnu Hrishikesha. How did it do it? Preetaha, with extreme loving way. He has done Pranaya Vihvalaha, because he has so much of prema to Bhagavan Krishna already. So this is how on Sahadeva's words everybody agreed. Krishna was given the Agra Puja. Thereafter what happened? Tatpada avanijyapaha. Tatpada avanijya, having washed the feet of Lord Krishna, abaha, that jala shirasa lokapavanihi, that the all world purifying that water of the feet of the Lord, sabharyaha sanuja amatyaha, to himself and his brothers and also to his wives and the mantris etc. Sakuntumbaha avahan muda, he has taken the water on the head of everyone. स्वकालमृत्युहरणं सर्वव्याधिनिवारणं समस्तपापक्षेत्रं श्रीमहाविष्णोः श्रीकृष्ण पादोदकं पावनं शुभम. That way Krishna Charanas Jala, our Yudhishthira took himself to himself, gave it to everyone also. This is how whole puja karke pada charan padaka dhoke. So that is all done. Then after what? Vasobihi pita kausheyahi. So the pita yellow kausheya silkan. Vasa clothes. Bhagavan Krishna was given by Yudhishthirji. Bhushanaischa. Lot of the abhushanas are given, which is a part of the Agra Puja. Then Mahadhanaihi. Lot of wealth also he has given to Lord Krishna. Then Arhayitva. In this way, having done beautiful puja with so much devotion to Krishna, Ashrupuranaksha, he was so fulfilled, happy for both the reasons. One, Krishna himself was there to visualize and think, and in his supervision, Lord Krishna's, that entire Rajasuya Yaga has been accomplished so successfully. More than these two, the third thing is the continuous constant prema bhakti of Yudhishthira to Lord Krishna. Because of all this, Ashrupurna Akshaha, his eyes were filled with so much of tears of joy and devotion. Na ashakat samam. He could not see the whole function, or even Krishna Bhagavan को उठाकर देख नहीं पाया आंख, because कि आंखों में इतना भरा हुआ था पानी that he could not visualize properly. Itham, in this way, sabhajitam vikshya, having been worshipped Lord Krishna को देख कर वीक्ष्य सर्वे जनाः, all people, pranjalayaha, they just folded hands, namo jaya iti, doing namaskar to Krishna Bhagavan, doing jai jaikar to Krishna Bhagavan, tab nipetuhu pushpavrushtayaha. So maybe a part of the puja is everybody will given the flowers like शादी में तो जो अक्षता देते हैं on the couple newly made, it is done after that Mangala Sutram. Here also after the Agra Puja is done, every one of the Rajas, Prajas, whoever were there, given the flowers, they offered that flower at the feet of Lord Krishna or Arpana to him as a mark of their own respect also. In this way, Rajasuya Yaga almost coming to conclusion. Mainly the Agra Puja to Krishna. अब देखो यहाँ लेकर the Shishupala comes and then starts talking so much ill about Lord Krishna. So the only lesson we have to learn from it is that even the avatar, the Krishna, the well-wisher of all, only the doer of good for everyone, he also cannot avoid receiving abuses, bad words from the non-positive people. But he has done what he has to do. We also have to know what exactly to be done. Focus on that. Nobody in this world spared from the humiliations, insults, especially if they are in one's own prarabdha. In Krishna's case, it is not his prarabdha, but it is the way the Shishupala, one of those Jaya Vijaya, after they have to complete their curse and go back. So let us see that portion. Itham, in this way, Nishamya, having seen and heard, who? Damaghosha Sutaha. Damaghosha is the father of Shishupala. That Shishupala, Damaghosha Sutaha, Itham Napi Nishamya. Then, what is that he has heard and all? Krishna Guna Anuvarnana. So, he has heard the Anuvarnana of Lord Krishna's gunas by everyone. Having heard that one, Jatamanyuhu, he got so much angry. Then, Sapithat Utthaya, he got up from his asana. तो लॉर्ड कृष्णा इज प्रेज्ड सो मच बाय एवरीवन, वो उनको सहन नहीं हुआ, तो ही गॉट अप विथ सो मच एंगर दैट शिशुपाला गॉट अप फ्रॉम हिज ओन आसना, देन उत्क्षिप्य बाहुम, he lifted his hand like that, then idamaha sadasi, in that big sabha these words he spoke, amarshi, with so much of distress and disturbance and anger. Amarsha is opposite to the harsha. Harsha is excitement, happiness, all positive thing. Amarsha is anger, disturbance, non-acceptance, dejection, etc. So Amarsha के साथ he has उत्क्षिप्य बाहुम इदमाह सदस्य अमर्षि संश्रावयन भगवते परुषाणि. And of Lord Krishna, all the Parushapada he has used to abuse the Lord in the big body sabha abhitaha, without any fear. अब जिसको मरने का टाइम होता है ना, ऐसे ही करते हैं. Abhitaha Bhagavate Parushani. Now, how? What as the words he has said? He just burrows through very fast because it's not a very healthy thing. First, he says, Ishaha Duratteha Kalaha. The Lord in the form of Kala is unconquerable, invincible. Iti Shruti. These words which are said again and again every place, Satyavati. That Shruti is true only. The time is so powerful, as said in many places, it is absolutely true. Nobody can conquer it, and what happens in the time, nobody can change. Actually, uska marne ka time aa raha hai. But he using that quotation for justifying what he wanted to say. What he says is, Vruddhanam abhi ad buddhi. Time aisa aa gaya, even the elders also have got this buddhi. That balavakir vibhidyate. That by the words of the children, even the buddhi of the elders also got brashta, and they have heard the words of that child. The child here is Sahadeva's words. Here, Vruddhana means all the Rishi Munis, what you call, great people like Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya, Kripacharya, every of the elders were there. How many Rishi Munis were there, we have seen. इस होलसेल सबको कह रहे हैं कि वृद्धा नाम अभी बुद्धि बाल वाक्य विविध्यते, that their intellect has got absconded or disturbed or what do you say, made not to function, having listened to the vakya of this bala, the sahadeva. Buddhi vividyate means it has been covered, they are not using their own buddhi. That's what he means. What happened? Yuyam, he is addressing every one of the people. Yuyam patravidam sreshtaha. You are the Shrestha of knowing who actually deserves. पात्र विदाम श्रेष्ठा मीन्स कौन पात्र है अगर पूजा के लिए, वो आप जानने में आप कुशल हो. Therefore, Mam Andhvam Bala Bhashitam. Don't accept the words of this Bala, this Sahadeva. Already ho chuka actually सब कुछ. Don't follow the words of that fellow, which a child है वो तो. So, Sadasaspate hai sarve, Krishna hai yat sammata arhane. You all say that for the arhana, Krishna is being accepted or selected. It is the child's words. Don't listen to that. Then he says, in this Bhari Sabha, so many people are there. Who are there? He Tapo Vidya Vratadharan. So Tapodharan. People are doing so much of great rishis who have done lot of tapasya, they are there. Vidya, so much of Veda Vidya, Brahma Vidya obtained, great rishis are here. Vratadharan, who have done various vratas throughout life, such a great saints are here. Then Jnana Vidhvasta Kalmashan, those through the Tattva Jnana, the Kalmasha, Avidya and Granthi Ityadi destroyed. Such people are so many here. Then Parama Rushina, great Parama Rishis are here. Then Brahmanishtan, who are established in Aham Brahmasmi, they are also there. Then many of you, some of the great people are Lokapalai Hicha Pujitan, worshipped by the Lokapala of Indra, Varuna, Kubera and Yamadharmaraj. तो इनसे वर्शिप्ड ऐसे महान महान आप लोग हैं. And such Sadasaspatin, great leaders of big Sabha, Atikramya, having discarded them, crossed them, transcended them. How come you have given this Agra Puja to Krishna? Now he starts abusing. Abhi tak he just said, such a great people are here, discarding them, keeping them aside. How you have given to Krishna? And who is Krishna? Gopalaha, only a cowherd boy. Kula Pamsanaha, who brought bad name to his Kula. Yatha Kaka Purodasham Savaryam Katamarati, the Charu Purodasha, which is offered in the Yagna for the Devatas. How can the crow touch it? You know, crow is not allowed to touch anything other than the Pinda Pradhan. So Yagna may use Purodasha ko. Like a crow touches, how it is apavitra. In the same way, how come this Agra Puja is given to Krishna? See, काक से कंपेयर कर रहे हैं कृष्ण को, दैट फेलो शिशुपाल. देन ही सेज वर्णाश्रम कुल अपेता, तो वर्ण नहीं है, आश्रम नहीं है, कुल है इस लॉर्ड कृष्ण को. दे आर ऑल एक्चुअली फ्रॉम द वेदांत स्टैंड पॉइंट इट इज ट्रू दैट द प्योर ब्रह्मा टू विच वर्ण आश्रम कुल ही बिलोंग्स टू, ही इज बियॉन्ड ऑल. सो वर्ण आश्रम कुलोपेता, कुल अपेता. Apeta means the one who has discarded Varna Ashrama Kula Achara. Then Sarva Dharma Bahishkrutaha, and all dharmas which a human being has to say, do, he has done Bahishkara of all of them. About Krishna, Shishupala is saying. Then Swairavarti, Ichhanusari, as he wants, he lives his life. Then Gunaihi Hinaha, what good gunas he has got, not even one. Then Saparyam Katamarhati, how he deserves the Saparya. How can he get the Agra Puja Saparya? Then he such one belong to a kula which is cursed by Yayati. Yayatina Eshami Kulam Shaptam. And Yaduvamsha was cursed by Yayati Maharaj. Not only that, ki Sadhir Bahishkrutam. Many great people like Jarasandha and all, in his view, they are great people, have done the Bahishkara of this Yadukula. Then he says, Vrtha Panaratam Shashwat. And in this Kula, all of them are all the time in a Panarata Sthiti. Then Saparyam Kathamarhati. How he deserves the Saparya, how he deserves the Agra Puja. देखो शिशुपाला's words. Very terrible, huh? Then Brahmarshi Deshan Sevitan Itva, Brahmarshi Sevitan Deshan, the great place, this Mathura, Vrindavan, is being worshipped by great Brahmarshis. Having given up that place, Itva Ete Abrahma Varchasam Samudram Durgam Ashritya. And he is staying in a Abrahma Varchasam Samudram Durgam. So it is said that we should not go into or beyond the Samudra. Because within this Samudra is our own nation, our own culture, tradition. Going far across the Samudra is as if you are leaving this to go there permanently and you are discarded by the people here. जो समुद्र के उस तरफ जाते हैं उनको is this is a Vaishkar. Means one tradition, one way of seeing some of the place it must be there. So he says the Mathura Vrindavan such a great places worshipped by the Brahmagyanis, having left the divine place, Abrahma Varchasa. So not Brahma, but very lowest place, that is in the Samudra, making the Durgam, he has stayed there. So Samudram Durgam Ashritya, Badhante Dasyavaha Prajaha, and staying there, and he is ruling kingdom in such a way that the praja are troubled by the dasyu, the thieves, dacoits, etc. That means he is not doing palana correctly. ऐसा कुछ भी correct नहीं है. First of all, Krishna is not the king only. King is our Ugrasena Maharaj. But this fellow will have to say, इतना खुंदक दिमाग में रख लिया from such a long time. He was looking for an opportunity. Now the opportunity did not come, but he only has chosen or seized it, and he started using all this Parusha Vakya. So in this world, now people at the lowest level of selfishness are colored by some other non-positive people. They talk very bad about the great, grand, glorious people. Like it's always there. So many people are getting converted, or people from other religions coming and talking ill about our सनातन धर्म. So ये सब जो है अटैक होता ही रहता है निरंतर साधु संतों के ऊपर, ये सनातन धर्म के ऊपर, ये जो ऋषि मुनियों के ऊपर, on this भगवान अवतारस. But still Satyameva Jayati, therefore the truth triumphs. So we just stand strong, we keep on conquering them. There's no way. This is all inside us also. Whenever we want to do the positive sadhana, the non-positive lower mind goes on pulling us down by so much of demoralization, so much of words of discouragement, saying that अब इतने साल से सुन रहे हो क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है क्या फायदा हो रहा है. You are unnecessarily missing the great joys of the world. See the people, others, how beautifully post retirement time they're enjoying in TV, enjoying in picnics, parties. तुम क्या है लगे रहते हो सत्संग करके सुबह शाम. Our own mind as an enemy, as it says, and we really obey. In the same way, in the world, people always are there to talk ill about good people and great saints and even avatar. This has not been, it has not been escaped by even Lord Rama and Krishna also. What to do? No, they go, the other fellows, how they look at us and form their opinions, etc. Though to some extent it is in our hands how you behave and all, but everything is not in our hands. If someone is bent upon like that, you know, you can't help. Like what we have done harm to the other religions? Nothing but they themselves. First, they have somebody has written the book, and in that they have to hate, and they go on hating, killing. What? कोई लॉजिक बनता है क्या उधर? पागलपन नहीं तो. That's a rakshasatva. You write a scripture and you call it a scripture and you follow, and in that what is there is all these things in human acts. मानवता इंपॉर्टेंट. रिलीजन से भी मानवता ऊपर होता है. वो रिलीजन इसमें मानवता ही नहीं है. हाउ कैन यू कॉल इट? वेरी टेरेबल ना. Be careful about all this. Great, we are in Sanatan Dharma, we tolerate all religion. We say, go, do your sadhana. As long as you don't unnecessarily poke your finger in us and disturb us, you are allowed. हमको ऐसा कोई होता नहीं कि we have to kill you, convert you, destroy you. No. In your path, if you get the God, all the ways go. But don't disturb us, don't destroy us. We are not doing it. In our religion only we have so many Krishna Bhakta, Rama Bhakta, Shiva. हम तो encourage करते हैं anybody God catch any God reach the God. Any path reach it. We have no problem. So here this Dhamma Sutta, in this way he was going on talking the nonsense. Then he says, Evam adini abhadrani babhashe. Like this, so many abhadra, inauspicious things, very worst and disturbing wale, babhashe. He has spoken Nashta Mangalaha, because all his Punya Mangala to be alive are almost over. Therefore, Vinasha Kale, Viparita Buddhi. This is the example. This Nashta Mangala, Shishupala was going on talking like this. Then no vacha kinchit Bhagavan. Bhagavan did not say anything at that time. He did not argue with him or anything. In some movies and all it is shown, maybe it is not here. Somewhere else must be there. Ki Bhagavan gave the Shishupala's mother. Because it is said when Shishupala was crying, was the moment he was born, he was not at all keeping quiet. Then, then what to do? Then there's the Akashavani. Ki whoever carries him and that fellow keeps quiet crying, he will be the one in whose hands he will die. Somehow he came in the hands of Bhagavan. भगवान के हाथ में आते वो रोना बंद किया. Then it is decided. It is according to Akashvani, Krishna will kill. Then his mother cried and said, "Hey Bhagavan, don't kill my son." He said, "100 mistakes of him I will tolerate." So Bhagavan here, no ucha na uvacha kinchit Bhagavan. He was not at all talking. Why? He may be counting his number of sins done by that Shishupala. So Yatha Simha Shiva Arutam. Like the Shiva, all these jackals, dogs, when they shout, what will the hathi or the lion do? They just move only in their own gait. So the Shiva Arutam, like the words of the jackals and these was this Shishupala's words, Lord like Simha, unspoken, undisturbed, unperturbed, quietly is seated. बोले ना, let the people know what is true. Then what happened? कि भगवान निंदनम श्रुत्वा दुस्सहम. Such a terrible, unbearable ninda of Bhagavan, having heard that sabhasadaha, all the people who were assembled in that sabha, karnau pidhaya nirjagmuhu, having closed their ears, they went away. Sham santaha chedibam rusha, doing the shapa with all anger to that Chediraj Shishupal, Dhammaghosha Sutta. So Karanopadhaya Nirjagmoho, closing ears, they go. Now here one Subhashita, Sukadevji to Parikshit and to all of us he says, what is that? Ki Nindam Bhagavataha Shrunvan. When somebody is doing the Ninda of the Bhagavan, while listening to that, either of Bhagavan or Tatparasya Janasya, or any of the devotee of God, भगवान का भगवान को पूरा अंकित किए हुए भगवत भक्तों का भी anywhere when the ninda is happening in front of us while listening that तथा न अपैति यह सहपि आति अधः सुकृतात् च्युतः. So if the person doesn't go away from there, then the one who is speaking bad, whatever the patanam chuti he will have and will be sent to naraka, all those things will come to these people also who are not going away from there. And the three options are what? Either cut the tongue of that fellow who is talking negative about the God. Bas, cut the bus, so that he will never talk again. Yeah, hai guts himmat hai to kar do. Or go away from there. You can't do both. Sit wherever you are. Close your ears. Okay? Because with all the efforts what we gathered, the devotion to the Lord in our heart, these Rakshasas will, by their negative talking, they disturb, agitate our minds. A Maha Papa they are doing. The Lord who is the giver of everything. How can one have the heart to speak ill about him? And if he is speaking, how come others are tolerating? Either they should finish that fellow or make him quieted, or he should be taken away from there, or these people should go away. तो जहाँ भगवान का गुणगान कीर्तन होता है वहीं जाकर सुनना, निंदा जहाँ होता है नहीं सुनना. See all these Christian missionaries talk so much ninda about Hinduism and thus they convert our innocent Hindus. See how cruel they are. राक्षस ही है वो तो, no doubt about it. Such a good-hearted Hindus from so many generations they are doing the upasana puja of devatas. ये आकर ना स्वीट पॉइजन देकर मन खराब करते हैं. Right? Not a good thing. Very bad it is. In the same way, you and I as Hindus also should not spoil anybody's mind. Encourage karo. You study Gita, but live your religion better having studied Gita. We don't force you, compel you. If you really find the glory of Sanatana Dharma, and you want to take this practice, do who says not? That is your freedom. We are not compelling you. We are not converting you. We are speaking the truth. That's why Hinduism is the only religion out of conviction it is, not conversion or compulsion. The other two people, they do that. We don't need to. So here, this Dhamagosha Sutta, when he was speaking like that, then people have closed their ears and they went away. So Ninda Bhagavataha Shrunvan Tatparasya Janasya Va Tataha Na Apaiti Yaha Saha Api Yati Adaha Sukrutat Chitaha. From all the punya karma done, all that goes waste away, and this Papa, what he has done, as a result, he will be taken into the other lokas of Naraka, and lot of punishment is given. Is not in today's verdict of Supreme Court putting the stay and all. Very vichitra. Mm. Anyway, next comes a tataha. Then how unbearable was that words? Many powerful, valorous kings were also there who could combat with Shishupala. Not that ऐसे कमजोर बुजदिल थोड़ी बैठे. देखो तथा पांडु सुताह क्रुद्धाह. Very angry were the children of Pandu. All five युधिष्ठिर भीम अर्जुन. तो युधिष्ठिर तो वो तो बैठे हैं और आशीर्व कर रहे हैं. तो other four of them they become क्रुद्धाः. Not only them, Matsya Keshaya Srunjaya Kaya Srunjaya, the Matsya Desha Rajas, Kekaya Desha Rajas, Srunjaya Desha Rajas, who are supporters of Lord Krishna, and all of them, even Pandavam ke Revilashi, hey, all of them are Srunjaya Udayudaha, lifting their big weapons, who Samuttastu, they got up from their own asanas, Shishupala Jigam Savaha, with a desire to finish this शिशुपाला. उसको मारने के लिए अपने अपने खड्ग लेकर आए. Everybody are allowed in their sabha to bring their personal weapons. So they were there. ये अलंकार भी है राजा के लिए अपना. So they wanted to kill. Then tata this fellow tata Chaitya, this Chaitya Raja Shishupala Asambhranta, he was not disturbed. He was not agitated when so many kings got up with weapons to attack him. Asambhrantaha Jagruhe Khadga Charmani. He also took the charma, the shield, and the khadga, the sword, to retaliate for the kings if they at all fight with him or wage the war. Then Bharsayan Krishna Pakshiyan, and he is continuously shouting. And against those Krishna and Krishna Paksha, then Rajnya Sadasi, in the beautiful Sadasa of Raja Yudhishthira. Oh Bharat. तो दी परीक्षित जी को सुखदेव जी कह रहे हैं इन दैट भरी सभा में दिस शिशुपाला continuing his abuses to all supporters of Krishna without any fear, ready to fight with them, was ready with the bow and the, what you call the shield as well as the sword. So this is what happened. Now Bhagavan Krishna, who was quite so far, now his bhaktas also when they were insulted, abused, he could not stop or tolerate. By that time इसके सारे पापों का घड़ा भी भर गया होगा. Then what he does? Tavaduttaya Bhagavan. Much before the japat happens between the Shishupala and other things, all other kings, Bhagavan himself got up. He was there seated getting that puja. Tavaduttaya Bhagavan. He himself, Bhagavan, got up. Svana Nivarya. He has stopped all his devotees like Pandavas and everybody. तुम कुछ मत करो करके स्वयं Rusha, by himself with very much anger, that Shiraha, the head of this Shishupala को Kshuranta Chakrena Jahara. With that chakra which has got Kshura Anta, Kshura ki saman Anta wala, with that Sudarsana chakra, he is the head of Shishupala Jahara. भगवान ने काट दिया. आपततः रिपोः, when that Ripu was attacking these all Krishna's anuyayis. तो भगवान ने अपना विष्णु चक्र छोड़ा, very sharp cut his head. बोलो श्री कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय. भगवान अवतारा दुष्ट शिक्षण शिक्षण है ही, उसमें अति मुख्य दुष्ट है यही है शिशुपाल एंड दंतवक्त्र. Because they are the ones who were cursed when they were Jaya Vijaya to get 3 times the Rakshasa Janma, and each time it's Bhagavan only who will eliminate them and they will slowly get rid of this papa. So भगवान ने खुद उनको अपने चक्र से सर काट कर फिनिश कर दिए. Then शब्दः कोलाहलः हि आसीत्. Mhm. Terrible sound disturbance happened there. Shishupale hate Mahan. So Mahan Shabda Kolahala when Shishupala was killed there. Then Tasya Anuyayina Bhupaha. All Rajas who are the followers of this Chidra Shishupala, Dutruvur Jivita Aishinaha, desirous of living life, they ran away from there. है ना, दुम उठा के भाग निकले all the rajas. Then what happened here? One important thing is Chaitya Deha Uttitam Jyotihi. Chaitya Deha Uttitam Jyotihi. That light which has come out of the Chaitra Shishupala, Vasudeva Upavishatu, slowly from his Sharira came and entered into Lord Krishna. Pashyatam Sarva Bhutanam. When everybody was looking at Ulka Iva Bhuvikachata, like the Ulka, when it falls from the Akasha, आकर आकर भूमि में गिरकर चली आते स्कंदा. So शिशुपाल के अंदर की जीव ज्योति, it has entered into Lord Krishna. That सूक्ष्म शरीर भगवान के अंदर आ गया. पश्यताम सर्वभूतानाम उल्का एव भुवि खाचिता. How come it happened? The answer is Janmatraya Anugunita Vaira Samrabdhaya Dhiya. So for 3 lives, with the buddhi filled with Vaira Bhava with the Lord, Dhyayan, these Jaya Vijaya were always doing the Dhyanam only of the Lord with Vaira Bhava. Therefore Tanmayatam Yataha. They have become in that mind Tanmaya with Lord Krishna. स्पेशली इन तीनों जन्मों में भगवान का स्मरण करके 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 he has become so much tanmaya that when he had left the body he has entered only Bhagavan Krishna. Now one pada of shloka very essential here कि भावो ही भव कारणम. See, भावो ही भव कारणम. From this only that famous quotation yat bhavam tat bhavati. भावो ही भव कारणम. Bhava means your own attitude, intentions, thoughts, etc. And Bhava Karanam are the cause of your place of birth and way of birth or death, all of them. So he has got the Shatru Bhava for the Lord. Therefore, he was killed in the hands of the Lord. But he was always remembering the Lord. Therefore, he had merged with the Lord. So, therefore, from this lesson, what we can learn, like Shishupala, Dantavaktra, or even Kamsa, they've done it negatively. We have to do positively. What's that? All the time in the Krishna Smarana, Bhagavat Smarana. So that our whole personality, physical, psychological, intellectual, is permeated, percolated, saturated with Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prema, Krishna Mema, Krishna Tattva. Then when we leave the body, अंतकाले च मामेव स्मरन् मुक्त्वा कलेवरं ये प्रयाति स मद्भावं याति नास्ति तत्र संशयः. I said it Gita 8th chapter. So we only body, even while living only, we have to enter into the Bhagavat Anubhuti. Bhavo hi bhava karanam. And in the 7th Skandha, we have seen when Yudhishthira asked Narad this question. How come this Chediraj Shishupal merged in Lord, whereas he was such a hater of Bhagavan and positivity? Then the samskara is the karana. Narada said the 3 samskaras, the asuri, the manaviya and daivi. For that only he told the story of Bhakta Prahlad. So there the asuri gunas are of Hiranyakashipu, daivi gunas of Prahlada, the manushi gunas were of Yudhishthira, and there the Varnashrama Varnana exhaustively in the last 4 or 5 chapters we see in that 7th skandha. So bhavo hi bhava karanam. Let us have bhakti bhava, soaked bhakti bhava in the Lord. All the time कृष्ण भगवान का या अपने इष्ट देव का रूप नाम ले लो या रूप का स्मरण करो, और आया कुछ तो भजन करो, या इफ यू नो इट स्तोत्र पढ़ो या सूक्तम पढ़ो, और हिज लीलास इफ यू रिमेंबर रेवेलिंग इन देम, ऑफर योरसेल्फ टू हिम. ऐसा भाव बढ़ावे. भावो ही भव कारणम. So this is the reason for which he has entered into Bhagavan's Swarupa. This Shishupala को भगवान ने मोक्ष दिया वैसे. Though he was a Rakshasa, he was hating, he was always negative, but his mind was always on God. So these are the श्लोक में 7th में क्या बताया? स्नेहात द्वेषात भयाद वापी. bhaktya. So snehat yuyam, dveshat jishishpaladi, bhayad kamsadi, then bhaktya vayam. That's what Narad ji says to Yudhishthira. प्रेम से आप लोग भगवान को पाए हैं, द्वेष से शिशुपाल भगवान को पाया, को भय से कंस आदि ने भगवान को पाए, देन भक्त्या हम लोग, हम मीन्स नारद जी says no himself, we have got Bhagavan with bhakti. So the two thoughts are what? Tasmat kenapi upayena manah Krishne niveshyet. By any of the upaya, the mana should be put in Krishna. That is the goal. Mana Krishne kenapi upayena nivashyet. Or in any of the way, you have to go on, do the smarana of the Lord only. This is the Bhagavata dharma. Kenapi upayena manah Krishne niveshyet. In another place it is said, Ena kena prakarena harihi smartavyaha. So this Ena kena prakarena harihi smartavyaha is the relevant point here. Desha Ena kena prakarena premaya, premna or bhaktya or dveshat or bhayat. You have all that even for the God. That's why all those people who hate our Krishna and Rama, the other religion fellows, Agale Janma, they're all born as Hindus only. If we hate them, we also will be born like that. So let us not hate. Let us just love our dharma and all, so that again and again we are born here only. येन केन प्रकारेण हरिः स्मर्तव्यः येनाप्युपायेन मनः कृष्णे निवेशये. So bhavo hi bhava karanam. In this way, how many things are done? A beautiful mm, reception of Lord Krishna and all, staying there beautifully. Then Prastava of Yudhishthira in the Sabha for Rajasuya, asking Krishna to get it done. Krishna accepts, says, very good, but he says, you go and defeat all the kings. Pandavas go and defeat all. One is left the Jarasandha. Then Bhima, Arjuna, Krishna, they go in Brahmana Vesha. They finish Jarasandha, release all the kings, etc. Then now great yaga is done. Got done by all the Brahmanas whom Yudhishthira has selected for as Yagnika. And Agra Puja topic came. Sadeva said, Krishna, it is done to him. Then Shishupala was abusing Krishna. He was waited for sufficient time. He was for all his mistakes. Now all Papa Ghada Bhar gayo. Bhagavan finished him, but his Jyoti entered him. In this way, this one particular chapter has so many stories and so many things to learn. Wherever Bhagavad Gunagan Kirtana going on, go and listen. Not where the Ninda is happening. Don't send your children to those schools or colleges, friends. Those are Nastika. And tell your children all Astikatva to talk to their friends these things. In that way only our Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma, its great culture, values, Shastras, they can be kept intact and passed on to subsequent generations. Very essential it is. Over. Now, what is next is Yagna ho gaya, Shishupala is finished and all. Then Rutvik Bhyaha, to all the Rutviks, the ones who have got the Yagna conducted, the main pujaris and all. Then Sa Sadapsebhyaha, and to all the other Sadasyas who have come to visualize, witness, add beauty to this yajna. Dakshinam Vipulam Adatu. Exhaustively, Vipula, without any, bone in the hand, lavishly, vastly, our Yudhishthira has given them the Dakshina, not Dana. Dana is given otherwise. But ये तो यज्ञ का समापन पे जो दिया जाता है उसको दक्षिणा कहते हैं. Like Gurudev's Gita, Jnana Yajna. End of it, you're not giving dhanam, you're giving dakshina. When you go to an ashram and give money, that is dana. गुरु को देने वाला या उपासना पूजा में भगवान को देने वाला is not dhanam, it is dakshina. Generally, you give to the outer people, it is dhanam. In मंदिरों में put the दान पात्र. If the money is used for some donational purpose, okay. ये दक्षिणा पात्र लिखना चाहिए. भगवान को आप जो दे रहे, भगवान को दान थोड़ी देते, अर्पण करते हैं. So Rutvigvyah sa Sadasyebhyah Dakshinam Vipulam Adat. Exhaustively, Yudhishthiji, out of gratitude, gave Dakshina to them. Then Sarvan Sampuja Vidvat. With Vidhividhana, he has a puja to everyone. Toward the end, सबको बिठाकर लाइन में one to one he himself going and doing puja to them exhaustively. So lucky he is a Yudhishthira. See, not only he had got the yajna conducted under the supervision of Krishna, but such a great rishis and munis of all the time, the Chiranjeevi rishis like Vasishtha, Vyasa, all of them came here. Great, no? I was so happy to see that. We are so lucky. So he did puja to all of them. After that is over, Sarvan Sampuja Vidvat Chakre Avabhrutam. He went and did the Avabhruta Snana. एक राट द वन सिंगल सम्राट चक्रवर्ती युधिष्ठिर जी ने यज्ञ समापन का अवभृत स्नानम कहते हैं. वेयर द तीर्थ क्षेत्र वी गो एंड ऑफरिंग टू द लॉर्ड देयर टेक दैट बाथ टू मेक ए मार्क दैट दिस यज्ञ इज कंप्लीटेड. तो अवभृत स्नान से यज्ञ संकल्प समापन संपूर्ण हो जाता है. तो ही हैज टेकन द अवभृत स्नानम. Then in this way, yajna is over. Now about Krishna says कि साधयित्वा क्रतुम राज्ञः. For Raja Yudhishthira, having achieved or accomplished, having made the achievement and accomplishment of yajna for Yudhishthira ji. So Yudhishthira ji से यज्ञ का साधन करा के. So साधयित्वा क्रतुम राज्ञः. Who? Krishna. Who is he? योगेश्वर ईश्वरः. योग के ईश्वरों के ही ईश्वर Lord Krishna, having got yajna done for the Raja Yudhishthira, then Uvasa Katachin Masan. They stayed some more months in the Indraprastha. Suhrudbhi Abhyachitaha, because all the Pandavas and everybody Abhyachitaha requested him. So he stayed a few months. You know, कभी होता था पहले हमने भी देखा. आज की तरह इतने बिजी पर्सनल सैलरी स्केड्यूल नहीं होता था. So आते हैं और 2 दिन रुको और 3 दिन रुको और 5 दिन. So आपकी तरह इतने बुकिंग विकिंग टेंशन नहीं होते थे. एंड नॉट लाइक इन सम अदर कंट्री दे आर लाइक नाउ. यहाँ बस वन डिस्ट्रिक्ट और अदर प्लेस. So they come stay 2 day 3 day. We ask them और रुको when we go they also say. तो इतना बढ़िया होता था staying together and all. So भगवान को पांचों ने पांडवों ने मांगा रिक्वेस्ट किया याचिता. They requested him. Therefore Bhagavan obliged. What more God also enjoys than the company of his own devotees. He said, "रह जाता हूँ." In this way, some months Bhagavan stayed in Hastinapuram, Indraprastham. So Vacha Kathachin Masan Suhrudbhi Abhyachitaha. But how long you can stay? You also have to go to Dwaraka. The remaining people are waiting for you there. अभी पहले कुछ महीने आए और बाद में कुछ महीने रुके. तो almost 6 to 8 months Bhagavan was here only. What about Dwaraka? Therefore, ki tataha anugyapya rajanam. Then having taken the anugnya, permission from Raja Yudhishthira, Dharmaraja, anicchantamapi, even though both of them were not desirous. Neither Yudhishthira want to send out Krishna. Krishna को भी जाना नहीं है, मजा आ रहा है इधर. But still, anicchantamapi, that Ishvaraha, Lord Krishna, yayo sa abharya sa amatyaha. Taking all his wives who came, amatyaha, with all the mantris, he had to go back. He took permission. Unwillingly, he went. Sapuram, Devaki Sutaha, that Krishna of his own Pura, Dwaraka Nagari, they have left and gone. Having got that great yajna done. And a part of it was Shishupala Uddhara, Jarasandha Uddhara, then the freedom of all the kings is a great thing, you know. INDRAPRASTHA yajna, Yudhishthira ka mahima bhi pata chala. And those who have come, they could have once the darshan of all the Rishi Muni one go at one place. है ना, हमको भी वैसे ऋषियों का दर्शन करना है. And seek their blessings, and we also do our sadhana. That is important. This after what happened, then concluded. Now Shukadev ji tells to Parikshit ji, Varnitam tad upakhyanam maya te bahuvistaram. In very exhaustive details, by me, that upakhyana is given to you, told to you. Which one? You asked us. The Vaikunta Vasinaha Janmaha, Vaikunta Vasinoho Janma. The birth of these Vaikunta Vasins, the Jaya and Vijaya, Viprashapat, because of the Shapa of the Sanaka Sanandana Sanatana Sanatpura, then Punaha 3 times. So first was the Hiranyakashipu Hiranyaksha. So that time they were Tagda थे, first time थे. they were भगवान को 2 बार आना पड़ा. First he finished the younger fellow Hiranyaksha as Varaha Avtara. Then the elder one, the Hiranyakashipu, to finish that, Bhagwan took the Nrsimha Avatar. Two Rakshasas. Then came this Treta Yuga, they came as Ravana Kumbhakarna. One Avatara Bhagavan was enough. Lord Rama, he finished 2 times over. Now the third time when they came as शिशुपाल एंड दंतवक्त्र. और शिशुपाल को फिनिश कर दी. नेक्स्ट फॉर नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में विल सी विदुरथ दंतवक्त्र आल्सो फिनिश्ड. So you asked me about the stories of this Jaya Vijaya, where they have gone and how the Lord has blessed them by removing their shapa, by eliminating them. All that told to you. वर्णितम तद उपाख्यानम मया ते बहु विस्तरम. विस्तार रूप से मेरे द्वारा आपके लिए सारा उपाख्यान वर्णित किया गया है. वैकुंठवासिनो हो जन्म, the birth of this Vaikunthavasi Jaya Vijaya, Viprashapa by the curse of the Sanakadi Muni, Punah Punah 3 times in that way. Then Rajasuya, now the focus again on Yudhishthirji. Rajasuya avabhrutvena vrutyena swanataha Raja Yudhishthiraha. Having finished the Rajayaga and having done the avabhruta snana, the Raja Yudhishthiraha Brahmakshatra Sabha Madhye, when he came back and had the huge sabha of gratitudes, in that so many Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, all of them were there. Sabha Madhye, Shushubhe Surara Adiva. He was looking there like Indra only, Suranat. सारे ब्राह्मण क्षत्रियों के राजा भी थे, बहुत सारे ब्राह्मण great rishis we have seen. In that he was looking like Devendra only. Suraradiva Shushubhe, Shobhayaman the like the Indra. Then all the Ragnyaha Sabhajitaha Sarve. Then all others were very well Sabhajitaha Adara Satkar worship किया है भगवान ने उन सबका. Who are they? कि Sura means Devatas. Who came? Manava, all the rajas who have come from different places. Kecharaha, those who stay in the Yaksha, Kinnara, Kimpurusha, Gandharva, Siddhacharana. All of them having a very well Sabhajitaha, worshipped by this Raja Yudhishthirji. Then Krishnam Kratum cha Shamsantaha. Lord Krishna ka bhi prashamsa kirti Shruti karte hue and also Stuti. Also of this Yagna ko bhi Stuti karte hue Sadhamani Yuhu. They went back to their own abodes from there where they came, Muda, with all the आनंद. तो हमारे लाइफ में भी एक ऐसा महान यज्ञ करना है जहां आप सारे अपने बंधु मित्र सबको बुलाने में and do it in a big manner. एक यज्ञ. If possible, you can do it. Best is Bhagavata Saptaha Kara. Call everyone. Nice Vakta, somebody you select. Then have it for 7 days. Invite all. Revel in that. मजा ही रहता है. We had it 3 times. Oh, it was having classes for 8 hours, 9 hours per day. 8-9 classes per day. Because such a huge text we have to finish in 7 days. Generally, those who do the katha से रंजन करने वाले, they put 2 hours morning, evening or 3 hours, उनका हो जाता है कथा पे. We have to do the whole justice of पूरा वेदांत भक्ति योग सारे अवतार सारे without missing even one topic we have to talk. That's in YouTube uploaded हिंदी में है. कुछ लोग आप सुन लो हमारे चैनल में जाकर. भागवत सप्ताह audio is there. We didn't record video, so you can listen it. I think it's there. 7 days or any महात्मा का सुन लो जाओ. Organize करो. What is meaning is make a program of this type. Okay, good. Bhagavata is good because of all kathas. Then there are many other saptahas we can do. We are going to have in near future में Gita Trisaptaha. Already we have done. You can have Gita Trisaptaha talks also in Hindi as well as in some other Telugu language. फिर से हम करेंगे इंग्लिश में. 21 days the entire Gita. We can have Upanishad Saptahas. Every Upanishad 1 week. Small ones, bigger ones 3 weeks. Whole day classes 3 or 4. But they are less story, more deep contemplation. There are only a few deserving ones can listen. इनमें क्या ना कथाएं हैं कृष्ण भगवान के सारे अवतारों के हैं. That's why Bhagavad is special because 24 avatars in one text. No other Purana is as detailed as this. 24 अवतार है इसमें पूरे. with so many bhaktas of all types. देवताओं में भक्त, राजाओं में भक्त, ऋषियों में, मुनियों में, पशु पक्षी, every story, something unique, only Bhagavad. Therefore, get it done. Shiva Puranas, mainly Shiva stories more and more. Ramayana का भी आप नवा पारायण 9 days Ramayana you can do. Wonderful it is. So in this way, Rajna Sabhajitaha Sarve Sura Manava Kecharaha, all the devatas, human beings, Kechara, all the Yaksha Kinnara Kimpurusha, Krishnam Kratum Cha Shamsantaha, doing the prashamsa of Lord Krishna and the Yajna, Swadhamani Yurmuda, reached back to their own abodes very, very happily. But there's only one fellow who did not like all that. Who is he? Duryodhanam Arute, except Duryodhana. Who was he? Papam, Kalim, their fellow Papatma, and Hamesha Kalaha in the heart, Kurukula Amayam, who is a disease, a dark spot for the entire Kaurava Vamsha. Such one Duryodhana ko chodkar, everyone have enjoyed it too. Why that Duryodhana was not happy? Yo na sehe Shriyam Spitam Društva. Seeing that exhaustive Shri Sampada, respect, reverence of Yudhishthirji from all the corners. Devata, Yaksha, Kinnara, Kampurusha, Siddha, सब लोग आए. All rajas came, Krishna came and did. ये सब सुनकर इसको इतना jealousy हो गया दुर्योधन को. So यो नहीं न से हे श्रियम स्पीताम दृष्ट्वा पांडु सुतस्य ताम. स्पीताम श्रियम पांडु सुतस्य ताम दृष्ट्वा न से हे. He was not at all having that happiness to see the glory of Yudhishthir ji Maharaj. Jealousy हो गया उनको. अरे हमारे भाई का हुआ है, he can enjoy it, but he is very arrogant inside. Therefore, he is the only one who was not happy. Everybody were happy. And then what happened? The whole Mahabharata युद्ध इसके बाद ही फिर वो जो dice game होता है, where everything of Pandavas is looted and they go to Vanavas and all. Then the Yuddha and everything. That all is in Mahabharatam. We are to here to do Krishna Gathas. So in this way, ya idam kirtayet Vishnoho karma. Whoever does the kirtana of this Lord Vishnu's karma, what is that? Ki karma chaidya vadhadikam. The finishing of the Chaidira Shishupala. So to getting through Bhima, the finishing of that Jarasandha. Then Raja Moksham. And the release of all those 20,800 rajas with Anam, this great Rajasuya Yagna he got Yudhishthira to do for such person, whoever does the kirtana of this one by talking on it, chanting or listening or studying, sarva papai pramuchyate. Such great bhaktas will be freed from all their inner sins or papa. Sarva papai pramuchyate. So Lord Krishna's. So Jarasandha cannot mention because Jarasandha was killed by Bhima. So Chaityavada is done by Lord. Raja Moksham done by Lord. Yajnanam Bhagwan ही वहाँ guide किए युधिष्ठिर जी को and he was the one to take the Agra Puja. So all these this chapter के जो भी है सुनते हैं कोई भी सर्व पापा ही प्रमुच्यते, they are freed from all papa. And all papa is what? Not having bhakti, shraddha, sharanagati to God. Thus, taking ourselves as some individual special and taking the world as other than God and desiring the world, forgetting the Lord, becoming the worldly, strengthening our ego, these are all called papas. From all of that, one goes away free. One gets freed. What is the freedom there? He also becomes Krishna Bhakta, Krishna Tatpara, Krishna Sharanagata. Then we become like that Krishna Bhakta, Tatpara, and Sharanagata. Our heart is soaked in Him. So there is a chance given to our heart or antakarana to think of any of the papa, forget about doing it. So this is how Sarva Papai Brahmucha. The only way to get rid of all the papa is revel in Krishna Leelas through the Krishna Gunagana, Krishna Tattva, and then do the Krishna Seva Upasana and see Krishna Anugraha. By that, again, the goal is Krishna Prapti only. In this way, a most enchanting, beautiful was the 74th chapter we have seen. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम् इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे उत्तरार्धे शिशुपालवधो नाम चतुस्सप्ततितमोऽध्यायः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो न प्रचोदयात्। प्राणाय पानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणम्। मध्ये मध्ये अमृतपानि उत्तरापुष्पस्तपाद प्रक्षालनाशमनताम्बूल नीराजनान् दर्शयामि। ॐ नीलमेघश्याम कृष्ण Nitya Jaganmohana Krishna Bala Gopala Krishna Vamya Mangalam Venugana Lola Krishna. So in today's story, one of the two Jaya Vijayas, शिशुपाल का उद्धार हमने देखा. ओम सर्वदे भक्तजय हम सर्वदयान गीता कृष्ण परम योगीश कृष्ण पार्थ राजरूप कृष्ण सर्वमंगलम. ओम न तत्र सूर्यभात न चंद्र तारकम हेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतो यमग्निः तमेव भान्तर्वा सर्वं तस्य भासा सर्वमिदं भाति. ओम नारायण विद्महे वासुदेवाय तन्नो विष्णुप्रचोदयात्. मंगलम श्री कुरुक्षेत्र लक्ष्मण विहारिणे हर्षाद्रूपाय गीताचार्याय मंगलम. बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण शास्त्र की जय. श्री वेदव्यास सुखदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय. गुरु वै समसंदर की जय. सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तनम गोविंदा गोविंद. समस्त श्री कृष्ण भक्त मंडल की जय. समस्त ऋषिमुनि गुरुदेवता परंपरा की जय. आज के आनंद की जय. समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक गण की जय. उपासक गण. Thank you, friends, for a delightful company. Om. Ah. Om, Om, Om. Yes. We'll have in 2 minutes Adhyatma Ramayana.